What's good? This is Trey Morgan coming to you with this quick video. This is how to ask a woman out like a man. All right, I feel like this is an important topic because there's definitely an effective way to ask out a woman. Like there's a way you can ask out a woman that will give you the highest percentage possibility that she will even if she doesn't say yes, she will at least respect you if you ask her out in this manner. So I wanted to go over that. So how do you do it? So the first thing is you want to take the lead. So when you're asking out a woman, you want 100% make the decision that you are going to take the lead. You're going to be the man. You're going to suggest that you go out. You're going to be unapologetic about it. You're not going to be iffy about it. You're going to know exactly where you're going to ask her out to. So what venue you're going to take her to. You want to know the specific day. You want to know the specific time. But you want to just put it out there. So, for example, if there's some girl or some woman that you want to ask on a date right now, you could say, hey, like you could message her right now. You could call her and say, hey, I think you're attractive, or I think you're cute, whatever. Let her know what's up. Don't friend zone yourself. Like, let her know that you find her attractive and say, okay, I would love to meet up with you on Friday at 7 p.m. or Friday at 4 p.m., whatever the time is that works for you, at so-and-so place. And what's going to happen is she's either going to say, oh, cool, sounds good, or she's going to say, not interested, or she's going to say, I'm interested, but that time is not good. So then you change the time. Or she may, personally, I don't really get too many objections on the venue. Usually they just kind of rock with the venue wherever it is. You want something that anyone would like. So like a Starbucks, a coffee shop or a bar, something that anyone would love. Like, you don't want to be too polarizing, like, oh, let's go to let's go go-karting or something like that. Like, that's like, maybe she doesn't like go-karting. So you want to say something, that is acceptable to most women, even if they may not be their number one choice. They still can understand why you're choosing that place. So yeah, coffee shop, bar, some type of place where you can like walk around, or has a restaurant, or so you can actually have a proper date. So you want to take the lead, okay? 100%. Don't apologize. Don't ask her for her opinion on anything or whatever. And I'm not saying this like in like a disrespectful way, like, oh, her opinion doesn't matter. What I'm saying is you just want to take the lead, because that's attractive to women. When a man be's a man, when a man acts like a man, like, okay, this is what we're gonna do, da da da. And then if she doesn't like it, she'll let you know, and then you can address, whatever she says. But you want to take complete ownership of the idea of taking her out on a date. Just be a man about it, and take the lead. Okay. So next thing you want to do is you want to be okay with both outcomes. You want to be okay with her saying yes. You want to be okay with her saying no. If you are not okay with her saying no, and you try to ask her out, you're going to, for the most part, you're probably going to sabotage yourself in some way or some form, because some part of you, if you're not okay with her saying no, you're not really asking her out. It's almost like you're trying to force something on her, because if you can't accept the idea that she will say no, you're not really giving her an option. Like, in your own head, you're not giving her an option. So what it's going to do is going to cloud your brain, and you're going to subcommunicate the wrong thing. You're going to subcommunicate neediness. You're going to subcommunicate, just like lameness, scarcity. You're just going to subcommunicate that you're just not a high value man. So you just have to be okay with her saying no. Like, you really have to not give a shit if she says no. And that's part of the game. Like, you're gonna have some women that are gonna say yes. You're gonna have some women that are gonna say no. So you have to be okay with both options. Now, if you're not okay with both options, like if you're like in a super needy time in your life where you have no options and you really want her badly, you probably shouldn't ask her out. And when I say you probably shouldn't ask her out, what I mean is, if you really want her and you're really expecting her to say yes, you shouldn't ask her out. It's going to be devastating if she says no, which she probably is going to say no. Because I don't know, like, women have like some type of sense where they're just like able to know if you're needy or not. I don't know. They just figure it out somehow. But you don't want to be a guy that's like do or die type of situation where you're like, it's either this girl says yes or I'm going to be like crushed for the rest of the week. You don't want to be in a position like that. It's unattractive. It's not going to work. If you are in a situation like that and you still want to get the reference of asking a woman out, you should still do it. Just know that she's probably going to say no. Because you're just going to sub-communicate neediness. And especially if you're talking to a woman that's like attractive, it's probably not going to go too well. So you got to be okay with both outcomes. You got to be okay with yes. You got to be okay with no. I mean, it's just like a high value thing. When you have value, when you have abundance, you're okay with no, because in the future you're gonna get that yes, right? So if you're gonna ask a woman out, you want to be effective. You have to be okay with a yes. And you have to be okay with a no. All right. Lastly, have other options. Okay, so this kind of ties into being okay with yes and being okay with no. Is have other options. You want to be talking to multiple women. You want to have, ideally, it's not going to always be the case, especially if you're like starting from scratch and you're trying to improve yourself and become an attractive man. You probably don't have too much abundance in this moment, so you may not have other options. So you want to go out and create other options. You have to go out and develop the skill set of picking up women. You have to develop your inner confidence. You have to go out and get experiences. You have to go out and get rejected. You have to go and fail. But through going through those experiences, you will come out as a man. You will come out as a beast. You will come out as more attractive. And women will sense it. What's the beautiful thing about becoming an attractive man, really paying your dues, is that even the things that normally wouldn't work will start working because your frame will be a lot stronger. For example, maybe at one point, if you went up to a woman and said, "Hey, hi, I want to talk to you." If you're in scarcity and you have no women in your life and you just suck with women, and you go to a girl and you say, "Hey, I want to talk to you," a lot of them will reject you because they're going to sense that you don't have much value to give to them. So they're basically going to see you as wasting their time. It's unattractive. Whereas when you get to a point in your life where you do have abundance and you are attractive, you can go to a girl, you can pretty much say anything and it will work. So having options plays a big part. You need to be talking to multiple women. You shouldn't be focusing on one woman. You can have a woman that you like more than the rest. That's normal. But it shouldn't be a situation where it's just one woman. Like you're talking to one woman and all your hopes and dreams are relying on this woman saying yes. It's like a losing situation, basically. Very unideal. You should avoid it. So I really hope you can understand the power of having options and I hope you take these tips and apply them in your life, because it's a reality. Like, if you want to ask out a woman and you want to be effective, I mean, like I said, not every woman is gonna say yes, no matter what. No matter how attractive you are, there are gonna be some women that are gonna say no for whatever reason. Doesn't really matter. Point is, you want to put yourself in a position to be as effective as possible. You follow these tips, you're gonna have a high chance of attracting beautiful women and going on dates with them and having them say yes. So go for it. Apply these tips. Let me know how it goes. Message me. Let me know if you need any help. All right. Peace.